The episode gets off to a quiet start, the kind of quiet that makes you feel heavy. Amy is working with a troubled horse early in the morning outside. On the surface, she appears calm, but her eyes tell a different story. She is concealing something that she is not ready to reveal. She has always carried pain with quiet strength, but this time it seems like she's all by herself. It's as if she's caught between her past and her future, with no clear path forward. Life seems to go on as it always has inside the house. While the kettle is boiling, Lou is already awake and going through paperwork at the kitchen table. However, she lacks focus. She is stressed about a message she hasn't responded to and keeps checking her phone. The mayor's job has given her power but also pressure. And today, she feels pulled in too many directions: family, work, decisions she must make, and expectations she has to meet. She doesn't know that a secret is making things even more difficult, and it could be one that is close to home. Jack watches silently. He has lived a long enough life to know when something is off. He can feel a growing distance between the people he loves. He observes Amy's quiet sorrow. He sees Lou keeping something to herself. He knows Tim better than anyone, even though he'd never admit it, and he can tell Tim is hiding something too. Jack doesn't push. He lays low. However, even he harbors a deep apprehension that whatever transpires might fundamentally alter the family. And then there's Tim, stubborn, proud, unpredictable Tim. He tries to act normal while discussing ranch plans and rodeo business, but his voice sounds forced. He sometimes gets lost in thought, and guilt flashes like lightning across his face. He thought he could avoid, but something from his past has returned. He cannot, however, simply ride away this time. Because it is connected to the people he loves, whatever he is concealing is dangerous. Even the ranch feels different in this episode. Tension is in the air. Small talks seem full of weight. There is a question in every look. Everyone has something to hide. And it's possible that's why the title of the episode reads like a warning. Two can keep a secret, but only one of them can. This episode sets the stage for a slow-burning drama that is real, emotional, and human, not loud or exaggerated. The kind of story that reminds us honesty can be painful, but secrets can be worse. The mystery begins slowly, but we can feel it getting bigger. The characters' tendency to avoid eye contact, their hesitation before responding, and the brief pauses that last for an excessive amount of time all hint at this. Heartland doesn't force drama, it lets it rise naturally, like a storm building far away, until finally you hear the thunder. Those quiet, unspoken truths begin to divide people in episode 2. What initially appears to be just another day at the ranch gradually develops into a storm of contention, confusion, and emotional distance. The truth begins to confront everyone who is not ready to face it. Amy devotes herself to her work and uses horses as a means of escaping the thoughts that are chasing her. She is instructing a young mare who is defensive and does not believe in humans. Every little sound causes the horse to flinch, pull back, and react. It exactly reflects what Amy feels inside but refuses to say out loud. When you work with this horse, it becomes more than just a job. It's a message that you can't heal until you face the things that hurt you. However, Amy is not yet prepared to face that. Not right now. Jack can see it. He's seen that look before, after Ty died, when Amy struggled to raise Lindy alone. Pain never goes away, it just goes hidden. Amy quickly changes the subject when Jack comes over to see how she is doing. She insists she's fine, but Jack knows better. He does not, however, push. He knows love sometimes means waiting for the right moment, not forcing it. Lou and Katie's tension grows within the house. Katie has the impression that her mother has evolved into a politician rather than a parent. She steers clear of Lou, preferring to spend more time with friends and making excuses to leave. Katie rejects Lou's attempt to reconnect by suggesting a lunch date between the mother and daughter. It stings. Lou never imagined that becoming a mother would be like walking on broken glass, afraid to make the wrong move. Lou doesn't know how to fix the growing distance between them. She is of the opinion that it is her obligation to safeguard her family, but there is something that she has decided not to reveal to them. A piece of information that she has concealed because she is of the opinion that divulging it will only result in suffering. But secrets always come at a price. Tim, on the other hand, begins to unravel. He believes that no one is aware, but they are. His excuses are weak and his temper is shorter. Jessica tries to calm him, but he snaps at her, later apologizing half-heartedly. He thought his past was buried, but something from his past is now eating him whole. A mysterious phone call earlier that morning left him shaken, and he's been on edge ever since. When Jessica inquires about the situation, Tim finally admits some things are better not said. Jessica, on the other hand, is aware that is nothing more than a lie he is fabricating in order to conceal a truth that he is afraid will end everything. Even Caleb senses something is off. He's usually the easygoing one, the guy who tries to lighten the mood. But even he can't ignore the tension around the ranch. He tries to check on Tim, offering to help, but Tim shuts him down. Caleb walks away, frustrated. You can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped.